They called him crazy when they started out.
No one called him crazy when he started out. However, success has been anything but typical for country artist Lee Brice.
Been together 58 years now.
Lee Brice made history when he co-wrote the Garth Brooks comeback single, More Than a Memory. That went to #1 in 1 week, breaking all records. Then another record-breaking success with Lee's single Love Like Crazy, which holds the record for having the longest chart run in the history of Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart.
And love like crazy.
It was cool because of that. So many people heard it, and that's the whole point of all that. The more people hear it, the more people come to your shows, the more people support you, the more people that you can make more music for.
Before Brice was playing famous venues like the Viper Room in Los Angeles and putting out a critically acclaimed first album, he was making his mark as a songwriter for country greats like Tim McGraw, Jason Aldean, and Garth Brooks.
You get some feelings, when I wrote More Than a Memory, that Garth Brooks ended up recording and it ended up debuting at #1 on the charts. I felt like there was something special that day, That's the only half of who I am as a musician and an artist. I grew up writing songs to sing them, I didn't write them just to write them back then. I wrote them to sing them. Now, I did get into Nashville and I had a little more success early on as just a writer when those things separated, but now they're back to just, I'm writing songs to sing them,
Brice also grew up playing football in his home state of South Carolina, and then played for Clemson University on a football scholarship. But similar to another great singer-songwriter, Toby Keith, football took a back seat to the music world. And now Brice gets a chance to tour with one of the most successful songwriters, Willie Nelson.
It's going to be like a dream tour. Not only is it Willie Nelson, who's one of my biggest influences as a songwriter, I'm great friends with Randy Houser and Jamie Johnson, and us three are opening up for Willie, so it's like a dream tour. I mean, we're going to be tearing it up. It's going to be fun.
Brice delivers his music with meaning, like a true songwriter. Whether it's reminiscing about a first love or a Key West sunset, it's beautiful every time.
There's so many songs that I won't ever be able to release them all, so I'll be writing for other people too.
They called him crazy.
Leaving more than a memory every step of the way. Bringing you the best of California, I'm Heather Dawson for California Life. Our next guest is a musician that can play 2 guitars at once. He was recently featured in Music Connection magazine. The talented Rodney Brannigan joins us now in studio.
Hi,
Welcome, Rodney.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
That is amazing. I mean, we think 1 out of 3 people that we know of in the world. And
Right.
How did you discover this talent?
Accident. I'm ambidextrous. I'm left-handed and right-handed, more or less. And I was teaching guitar lessons, and a student of mine asked me if I could do it. And I was like, I don't know. So I tried it, and I could.
Well, I assume most musicians play with their right, or?
Most musicians play right-handed. Actually,
Okay.
I play right-handed also when I'm playing one guitar at the same time. But I figured out how to play one with my right hand and one with my left hand, and yeah, so that's what I do.
So it definitely makes your live shows interesting.
Yes, it does actually. I have quite a few other things that I do also that involve the ambidexterity, to things that people don't usually see. Using the guitar as more than just one instrument, making it sound like a percussion instrument and making it sound like a guitar at the same time. So.
And you've been doing it a lot. You said you've been on the road, what, 300 days?
300 days a year is what I've been doing since 2001. And yeah, I do about 180 shows a year. I actually just cut that back to record my new album that has a national release date this next January. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Tell me a little bit about this new album.
The new album is, actually it doesn't have much of the 2 guitar stuff on it, but it's more pop stuff that I've written in Nashville. That's actually where I live now. I'm from Texas originally, but I live in Nashville, right? Right. But I've been writing for a publishing company in Nashville when I'm out there, and then on the side I write my own stuff, and so I moved out there to write with some guys that are like 4-time Grammy nominees, and some of them have like tremendous credentials, and I'm going out there and sucking up all the information from them I can and turning it into a radio-friendly album. So
That's awesome. We're going to hear a lot about Rodney Brannigan. And
hopefully.
We're going to hear you
Hopefully
play.
good stuff.
I know.
Hopefully it's not on
good
cops.
Stuff. Exactly. So let's see what you can do.
Oh, I would love to.
A new law says all 7th through 12th graders in California need a new immunization shot. I'll have the story.